This is the most brutal torture in history. The man's clothes are slowly cut off and a little shower gel is squeezed on his arms. Then the man's arms are given a pedicure-like massage. Then an alarm clock was hung around the man's neck. An iron ring was put on his arm to open the valve and the man's arm was forced out. The man immediately let out a heartbreaking scream. After a few seconds, the man stopped screaming because it was 100 degrees below zero outside. A minute later the man's arm was pulled back. At this time the arm was as crisp as a ceramic bowl. The 80 kilograms hammer is also in place. The guard raised the hammer and the man's arm was instantly smashed to pieces. The hero, Paul, watched silently but could do nothing. In 2024, an ice age is coming and 99% of the world's population is dead. The only 2% of the world's population is hiding on a never-ending train. This train has a separate ecosystem and social hierarchy. The rich enjoy a life of luxury in the first-class carriages, eating Michelin dinners every day. The poor are crammed into the filthy rear carriages eating food made of who knows what that comes from the front carriages. And that was for 17 years. Not only that, but the rear carriages were guarded by soldiers who would beat them up if they didn't do something right. What's even worse is that the children are sometimes snatched by the soldiers and taken to the front carriages. Curly couldn't stand the thought of his child being snatched, so he broke away from the soldiers and rushed to the front of the carriage. The child was still taken away and Curly was about to be punished for the disturbance. So the first scene happened. Then Fiorucci in the front car picked up Curly's weapon and began to speak.
This is disorder. This is satanic chaos. I belong to the front. You belong to the rear. No one can do.
The poor people were outraged, but were powerless to resist. Finally, one day, tired of life in the rear carriage, they decided to start an uprising. The hero, Paul, secretly looks at the soldier's pistol and finds that it doesn't seem to have any bullets in it.